A lien's basically a right to keep possession of property belonging to another until a debt is owed. That's the legal definition of it. So I'll write it down here. Actually, we can use this for something, right? Let's say, for example, I have not paid my taxes and I have a tax lien. So I own a house. It is valued at $100,000, for example, and a cash buyer will buy the house for $100K. Okay. Let's say I pay $1,000 per year in taxes. I decide, I don't want to pay my property taxes. I don't like paying taxes. Taxes are stupid. What happens is you're going to get a lien on the property. So let's say I owe $1,000 per year in property taxes and I don't pay them for 2 years. That means I'm owed. So we have $1,000 for 2020 and 2021 taxes. Right? So that means I owe $2,000 in taxes, right? So that means the court's probably going to put a $2,000 lien on the house because whenever I decide to sell this house, $2,000 out of that sale is going to go to the local government for the money that they got owed. Okay? That is what it is. That's how you do it. Okay? So that's what a lien is to an example. So when I buy a property, I'm looking to buy someone's house. Let's use this example, right? I have Mr. Seller. He wants to sell his house, right? I calculate that the house is worth around $100,000. We'll teach you all calculations tomorrow, right? We'll see the house is worth $100K to a cash buyer, and he wants to sell it for $90,000, okay? That basically means if he wants, cash buyer is going to pay $100K for the house, right? That is cash buyer price. Right? He wants to sell, and I put it under contract for $90,000, right? That means I'm going to make $10,000 in an assignment fee, right? Right? So how does this $2,000 lien affect me, the real estate deal, and the seller, right? Basically what happens is on closing day, I'll break this down. On closing day, so on closing day, that means cash buyer is going to give $100K to the title company to buy the house. Right? They're going to give $100K on closing day to the house, right? Seller is going to receive $90,000 minus $2,000 to pay off the lien. $2,000 lien, which means they'll get 88 grand. Right? They have to pay that. And me, just put wholesaler. We still get our $10,000 check. The lien doesn't affect me as the wholesaler. It affects the seller of how much they're going to net at the end of the day. Now, if there's no lien, they get 90 grand, but they have a $2,000 lien. Now, a lien can be the same thing as a mortgage. Let's say they owed $20,000 on the house. Let's change this up, right? Let's say there's a $20,000 mortgage. Same thing as a lien. That means they would just owe $20,000 for the mortgage, right? That's what's owed on the mortgage. That's what's owed from taxes, owed from a mortgage. So minus $20K mortgage to bank, right? I'm spelling that wrong. I don't really care. That means they're just going to net $80K, right? So this doesn't affect the wholesaler at all. It affects the seller of how much money they're going to get at the end of the day. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me try to see if I can help, these people. I don't know. Can I flip this? It doesn't let me flip. I don't know why on here, but hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. So basically at the end of the day, 100K goes to title, seller gets 90,000 minus whatever they owed. Wholesaler still gets the same amount of money. That's kind of how liens work. I don't know if the whiteboard helps, but that's how we're helping people out today.